Dubai, Dubai electricity and water.
So water something, I don't know.
Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be talking about what it's like living in Dubai, and I brought these two beautiful ladies to tell us what it's like to live in Dubai. So sit back, relax and enjoy this video. And by the way, if you're not subscribed, you know what to do. It's 2022. Subscribe to my channel. I'm bringing you guys premium content. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram, it's at Wale Chronicles. Now, let's get into the video. So, Neka, Samantha, thank you very much for joining me on today's video.
Thank you.
So, let's start with you, Samantha. Can you tell us like when you moved to Dubai and what you actually do in Dubai?
Okay, so I moved in Dubai in 2019, and really I've not really planned about coming to Dubai because I came here for a beauty contest, and later I decided to stay here, and seeing all the opportunities that were here, I decided to stay here and try my chance. So
you've been in Dubai now for like 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years.
Oh, nice. And what about you, Neka?
I moved here in 2019, towards the end of 2019. I actually came here because I heard from my colleagues back home about the opportunities in real estate in Dubai, and I decided to join. And well, so far so good. It's been an amazing experience.
So both of you are realtors here in Dubai and you sell properties here in Dubai?
Yes.
You guys, they're killing it. Do you want to leave your Instagram, your business Instagram handle?
Yes,
if you want to buy property in Dubai, these are your ladies. So please leave your Instagram handle.
Okay, sure. Oh,
my Instagram is Samantha Bechimini.
Mine is Neka_realtor.
So I'm gonna leave it on the screen. You guys, if you want to buy property in Dubai, these are your ladies.
Yes, please.
So now let's get into what it's like living in Dubai. So I think the most important thing people want to hear and talk about when it comes to living in a country is the cost of living in Dubai. And I've heard from many people and even from you guys that the biggest cost of living in Dubai has to be accommodation.
Yes.
Where to live anyway. So like, can you tell us like the different types of accommodation that exist, and like what budget can people budget, or how much they can expect to spend for these different types of accommodation?
Okay, great. Starting first, if you're on a budget, you don't know anybody, you're here to like network and get a job, you can get a hostel accommodation, like sharing with others, for about $200 per month.
Okay.
Yes. And then if you want to be by yourself, you can get something advanced. I wouldn't really call it hostel, but you have your own room, your own privacy. That goes about, depends on the location too. Most people like to stay in Marina because it has the access of the tram, has the access of the metro. So you're at the center of everywhere. You can get that for $1,000 per month, yes.
For a studio apartment?
I wouldn't call it a studio. It's like a room with your own bathroom. It's a shared room.
So like it's similar to what we have in Germany called Wohngemeinschaft. Like you have a flatmate, maybe one extra flatmate.
Exactly.
And you pay 1,000.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That is in Marina if you want to have the view.
Marina is supposed to be like where everybody wants to be, the happening place.
It has the view, it has the beach, it has a lot of nice exactly, nice restaurants, nice beach, nice club,
views.
nice view, nice food too. So who would want to stay there? You're paying 1,000 for everything.
Oh wow, so that's kind of similar to how much you will get in like Paris or London or New York.
Yeah.
Wow, Dubai is like, if you want to, you need money in Dubai, period.
Oh,
period. So but I've heard that in Dubai, if you're a resident and you want to rent a studio, for example, you cannot pay like monthly. You have to pay like in 4 installments or something like that for the whole year. I mean,
as a resident.
Yeah, as a resident.
As a resident, they are true. It depends on you. It depends on yourself. You can pay by steps, or whatsoever you can call it, yes, or you can pay by cash. So it depends on your capacity. If you have the full cash to pay, no problem. If you don't have, and also it depends on the landlord, because some landlords will say they don't give. They just want cash. Like there's no.
Really?
Yes, some landlords wouldn't mind collecting check monthly.
Yeah.
They wouldn't mind that. However, some would rather 4 checks, so they know they get their money in bulk. For those who have a payment plan on their property, like mortgage, they can pay for all that without paying gradually.
So now we've talked about like hostel accommodation, we've talked about studio apartments. What about for the people who want to rent like a 2-bedroom apartment or even a villa, can you tell us like how much would that cost? Like
you have to have a lot of money now.
No, there's some people like there's people that are moving with their families, for example. So how much would it cost them to rent a 2-bedroom apartment or a villa, for example?
Okay, for a 2-bedroom apartment, short let, depending on the location as well.
What do you mean by short let? Sorry.
That's monthly stay, like a vacation home, monthly stay. It can go for like a normal place that's not center of the city. It can go for 15,000, 12. Yes, between there, because 1 bedroom should be going for like 10,000, 9,000, 10,000. If you go for 12,000 to 15,000 to 20,000 per month.
Per month.
All bills included. This is in dirhams. I'm sorry.
In dirhams. I know. I'm still like doing
have
this
to
in
come
dirhams.
back. For villas, I have no idea because villas are so expensive. I had a friend who wanted to have a birthday party and said for a night it's going to be 3,000 dirhams for a night. That's villa. So I don't know for villa. Just for those who have families, if you want to stay here, I just suggest you should get like a 1-year contract, but it's cheaper, like 140,000, 150,000 dirhams. You can get something nice, spacious for you and your family, your kids. There's a swimming pool and nice community for family.
Yeah, because there's no point of renting something of like 15,000 for a month, though you can have a 2-bedroom for like 70,000 depending on the location.
Exactly.
Interesting. So the bottom line is, if you're coming to Dubai, just come with a lot of money. That's the takeaway. That's the takeaway for me from this chat. Now let's talk about another major expense, which is transportation. I've noticed that there is metro system, so they have buses, trams, and metro, but they're not connected to every part of the city. So for people that what's the cost of transportation? That's pretty much what I want to ask. So for people that use taxis and for people that use public transport, what's are the different costs of transportation?
Okay, I'm going to say it in 2 parts. For those, if you're looking here you're starting your life here, I would advise you stay close to the metro because it's cheaper. I think per month, there's a way you can pay it. I don't really have an idea. I don't want to say something I don't know.
She don't take public transport, okay? She bougie.
So it's closer. You can take the bus. You just swipe your card. You can take the bus. You can take use the tram for those staying in Marina. You can use the tram. You can use the metro too. But if you're staying the new Dubai, which is those places where they don't have the metro, which they're going to introduce the metro soon, taking a taxi there if you're coming to the main city, that I feel if you're living there, you should be working, planning your life. Okay, I want to get a car. So taking a taxi there should be about 500 a week, 500 dirhams a week. If you want to work on that.
Coming from
like to and fro, minimum is 50 dirhams. I'm just putting it on the minimum. 50 dirhams going to work, 50 dirhams coming back. So when you want to live at those places, nice areas, nice apartments, you should think of owning your own car to make it easier for you.
Because for example, let's say if I have to talk about the distance from my place to the old Dubai dirham, the taxi is around like 80 to 90 dirhams.
Yes, so
one way.
Yes,
like if you need to go and come back, it's going to be around
almost 200.
Almost 200.
So like in a week you'll be spending 500, like you said, and in a month like
no, not 500. In a
more
week,
than 500.
more than 700.
So you guys, if you want to move to Dubai, either make sure a company is sending you to Dubai so that they can take care of all your moving expenses and they can give you enough money for relocation. And if you're coming by yourself, please save as much as you can because this city is really, really expensive.
But that's why you should work on a budget. It's expensive, however, there are those who, if you're staying close to the metro, you might say, okay, you don't have your own space, but at the long run, for me, it's cheaper. When after a while, you can, when you're starting here, you get a job, you're living okay, you can move somewhere better, you can get your car.
So in essence, you guys are saying that it's cheaper to actually own a car in Dubai than to rely on public transportation like the metro, the bus, and the taxi.
Because cars are very affordable in Dubai. So if you have to compare now, if you have to compare about taking taxis every day, like for example, let's say per week, to go to Deira, minimum 7. Let's take an example. To go to Deira, it's not just. I mean, it's like minimum 700 in a week to go to Deira. So now calculate if you have to go there all the times, because some people have their own business there, you understand? So if you have to go there all the time, it's going to cost a lot. Though I know some people, like I have some friends, they bought cars for like 10,000 dirham, for example, and they are driving, and that's more better than somebody that is taking taxi every day.
And fueling your car for 100 dirhams, you can fuel your car for 4 days, 5 days, depends on how the fuel concentrates. So it makes no sense to take taxis. It's better, it's cheaper to have a car at the long run.
So you can actually get a car for 10,000 dirhams.
Yes,
it's
second,
crazy.
not all the time,
And
but
it's
you
good.
can get
Yes.
this kind of.
Whoa.
You can get those kind of deals. Yes, it's good.
So buy a car when you get to Dubai.
Please.
And save yourself the stress and don't spend too much money on public transportation. So next topic will be utilities. So the cost of electricity, internet, water, like in your house. So you guys mentioned in the beginning that in some apartments it's already included in the cost of the apartments. Is that why the apartments are so expensive? What do you think?
Yes, because it's included, but utilities are not so expensive. If you're paying them for it by yourself, it's not so expensive.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So if you find a place that the utilities is excluded from the rent, how much, for example, would it cost for Wi-Fi, electricity, and water per month?
Okay. Minimum Wi-Fi, let's say 200 per month. Diwa per month.
What is Diwa, please? For
Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Diwa is Dubai electricity and water.
So what are something? I don't know.
You guys submit your residency. You don't deserve it. You don't know what it is. Give it to me.
Something I can't remember too. I can't remember too. So they're
Alright.
the ones in charge of the water connection, gas, lights, all included in it. And sometimes you can pay as low as 166 dirham per month,
Yeah,
and that's
it
using
depends
your
on how you
washing
use
machine, using your AC, using everything. So yeah, it's fair.
How much do you pay per month for your Diwa?
Okay, for example, me I pay like 210, and that's why because I know myself, I always use electricity like 24 hours in a day. I'm listening to music, I'm having lights, maybe because I'm doing my pictures or my videos. So
She a slay queen on
so it
Instagram.
depends on, so it depends on how everyone use electricity.
Yeah.
So another topic I want to touch on is the quality of life here, specifically speaking about safety and security, especially as women. What's it like as a woman in Dubai in terms of safety and security? Do you want to go first?
Yeah, okay. I'm treated like a queen first off. Here is very safe. 99% I can go to a guy's house and not feel like, oh, somebody's going to harm me, because I know that I'll always be on the right. Here they protect women very well. Even before, when you go out, they attend to women more here. So you're treated like a princess. I can walk out of my house 3 a.m. Nothing. I can go to a guy's house now and I'm not going to feel like, oh, you were there. Probably it's the way you dressed. That was why this, that. So it's very, very, very safe for women here. Honestly.
Yeah, and not only for women, for men too. I would take the example with like I have one of my clients. One time he forgot his bag inside the taxi, for example. Like he went at the police station, and then the driver went there already and he left back the bag.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's very safe. Like his bag was having all his documents, money, bank account, bank details, everything.
Yeah.
So that's no problem.
That's great. This next topic, I'm very much interested in it because I noticed that in Dubai there are more foreigners that are not from Dubai than there are people who are actually from Dubai. So there are more expats here.
Yeah.
So what's it like for you guys in your experience making friends in Dubai? Let's start with you, Samantha.
To be honest, I'm not somebody who like when I came to Dubai by that time I was not someone who really wants to make friendship. So anyway, got to that point, friendship, I make my friends on Instagram.
Is it easy?
What's the process? Is it easy for you to make friends and genuine friendship? There are different types of friendships.
Types, yeah.
Okay. So I met one of my closest friends from Instagram. She messaged me one time and we met and the connection clicked, but I'm not someone who looks for friendship. But let's say if you live in Dubai, it's more easy for you to get friends through social media. That's what I think, because in Dubai is not a place where you can see someone. You can just see someone on the street and you just start talking.
Yeah.
So.
And just as a preface, Samantha's first language is French, and your English improved significantly when you moved to Dubai.
Yes.
So will you say in the beginning, because you spoke French, was that like a barrier for you? Or it did not be. It wasn't. I can't speak English. It wasn't a barrier for you at all.
It was not a barrier.
So what about you? What has been your experience like making friends in Dubai?
Honestly, it was not so great because most of them, I wouldn't say most, but a lot probably because of the work. They're here for a reason and they have a target, so don't have that time to connect naturally with you. If you are not saying something that has to do with business, there's really not so much to say. So for me, it wasn't so great, and I just took my fate. Okay, since I don't want to have friends, it's fine.
So
It's like
you're saying that it's not so easy to make friends here. It's easy to have hangout buddies where you
Yes.
can hang out, but that close friendship bond of friendship and connection is very difficult.
Yes.
Hangout
Because
buddies is easy, yes. I can just say hi, I like you, blah blah blah, and then we hang out. But anything that has to do with you connecting deeply, no.
Wow.
Most of the
It's not
time, personally, I feel like when somebody is looking for a friendship, is that the person feel like there's something interesting in that person. So it's not like you really want to be friends with her, but maybe she can bring something into your life that you want.
So what you can benefit. The next question is supposed to be what's the social life and leisure activity here in Dubai. But I think this question already answers itself
Exactly.
because there are a ton of things to do in Dubai.
Yeah.
But what I want to point out for people that don't want to spend money every day, because I noticed that in Dubai most of the activities are paid activities.
Yeah.
So for locals that live here, are there free activities for you guys to actually do and enjoy the city?
Yes, there are. You can go to the mall. That's one of the free things people like doing and envisioning themselves in it. You can go to the mall. There are also beaches, so you can go to the city walk
the
as
beach.
well. There are a lot of nice things to do there. There's a beach, there's a city walk, there's Mansa Beach, I think, then there's JBR Beach. There are a lot of beach there, and then gardens as well. So there's some nice gardens and parks. Yes, you can go to. Those are free. You don't have to go with money. You can go with your friends, your family, go with food, have like a picnic. Nice.
Okay, nice. So to wrap up this video, I want to ask you guys, if you have the chance once again to choose any country in the world to live in, would you choose Dubai or any city? Dubai
I
is my
always
country.
said, like I always told her, I don't see myself living in any other country than Dubai. I can go to another
Dubai.
country, I can go
The
to another
UAE.
country,
Yeah.
but I cannot stay there. Like I feel very safe in Dubai. I can go out anytime. I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm not scared of going out. I have no, like my security is first. So when I see, for example, other countries, you see somebody just got shot. She's in the car. She just got shot. Like I don't want all those kind of things. So I prefer Dubai because I know it can never happen. So
Yeah.
I feel safe here. So that's the only place I can stay for.
Nice. What about you? Where would you in the world would you choose if you had to? Would you choose Dubai once again?
I don't know. I think yes, I'll choose UAE.
UAE.
Amazing country. The country showed me so much love.
Yeah.
Like they showed me a lot of love.
Important part.
So I think I will still choose it over and over and over again.
Wow, that's
Yes.
so nice. It's so heartwarming to hear these stories. And to close up this video, what has been the highlight of your experience here living in Dubai? Like is the one big memory that you like, I will forever cherish this memory that Dubai has gifted me?
For my own, I think Dubai has changed the way, like, I don't know, Dubai has made me grown a lot. Dubai has changed the way I used to see things. Like when I came to Dubai, I used to be the kind of girl, oh, I don't want to work. They said back home in Dubai, you can easily maybe date, admire rich guys, or all this kind of thing. So I was somebody I was a girl who has no dream. The only thing that she just wants is just to be dating people because they have money or something. You understand?
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I was not even seeing myself as somebody that was capable of working, doing a normal job like any other person. But here, seeing the reality, you have bills, you have this, like it made me to grow up because I knew there was nobody that I could rely on. So I had to do all the best in order to be able to sustain myself.
So Dubai has given you this confidence in yourself to know that you don't have to rely on a man
Yes,
to make it in life. Like you have the capacity to also build a future and a life for yourself. Wow, this is crazy. Now I want to move to Dubai. I'm like, what? Germany is the best country in the world. Okay. Okay. So do you want to give us your highlights? The highlight of living in Dubai for you?
For me, it made me stronger. Dubai made me stronger. It made me believe in myself, in my abilities. Not that I didn't believe before, but now it made me like I know how to ask for what I want. I know how to demand for what I want. I'm not scared of, I know this is what I want. This is my value. This is my confidence. And that's it for me.
You guys, this is like I'm so inspired by these two ladies and their stories, and you can see that the underlying factor is that it's giving them this level of confidence, boss babe, boss moves, and they are making money. Like, I've also been thinking like, should I move to Dubai and come and be a boss babe too? But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for sharing your stories with us. Thank you so much
on your channel.
And if there is a young black lady watching this video and also thinking about moving to Dubai, what's the one thing you would tell this young black lady, or what's the one thing you would tell yourself when you came to Dubai? What's the big advice you would give?
Dream big.
Please look at the camera and say that.
All right. Dream big, girl. Don't limit yourself at all. You know that you can do it and you will.
Wow. What about you?
The only thing that I can say is believe on yourself. You are capable of doing something great.
Yes.
The motivation. I'm so motivated. Let me go and grind and make some things and make money and make it rain. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much. If you watched this video up till this point, you are the real MVP, and I love you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.